Welcome to the Shepherd Piper. This is Matt, and today I'm smoking some more of that We Three Kings blend from Cornell and Deal in my vintage Savinelli 320 KS. Got this as an estate pipe and cleaned it up, put a little softy bit on it because that's what I like, and have been sitting here for a few minutes, slowing down and enjoying this good gift from the Lord. Needed some time to think, needed some time to pray, and frankly wanted to sit out here and enjoy a Christmas blend in a vintage pipe after our first snow. We had a little dusting the other day, but I don't consider that a first snow. This one's for real. The roads are covered, well, getting a little less covered as more people drive on them. And I'm sure you can't see it, and I'm not going to move the camera, but it's snowing. If you look over here, you might see some flurries coming through. And so, just thought I would invite you in to slow down with me. And as I was enjoying this and seeking to think, pray, meditate, I was thinking about the fact that it's been 1 month since starting putting some of these videos up. I had this idea to jump in on the YTPC and all the great folks out there who have been doing that and that I had enjoyed for many months. And thinking about how it's been about a month and thinking about why. Why enjoy these things? Why smoke a pipe? Why slow down? Why even make videos about it? As you can imagine, I feel like I have a lot that I could say about this. I'm pretty committed to making my videos quite short, and so I will not, like a pastor, go on for 30 to 45 minutes or whatever. But there are a couple of things that I think should be said. One of them is that we live in the most fast-paced and anxious and frenetic and exhausted society probably in the history of humanity. People just naturally moved slower long ago. There was no social media. There was no globalized connections to everybody across the world. There was no 5 minutes after something happens, you find out about it in terms of the news. There were no notifications, one of which you just heard on my laptop, bombarding us over and over again, every day, throughout the day, inescapably. And it seems to me, based on what we see in society now, how it's working out for us, so to speak, combined with what I believe to be true based on what Holy Christian Scripture says, that it is a good thing to slow down and to think and to meditate. To meditate both in terms of filling your mind with what is true, what I would call Christian meditation, and even meditation in some of the ways that others would mean it today when they simply speak of being present with your own breath and awareness of your surroundings and just being a little bit more centered in the moment of what's going on around you. You know, I've never watched the old Miracle on 34th Street. And I started it. Actually haven't finished it. These days with kids and ministry and life, I rarely get to sit down and watch a whole movie with my wife like we enjoy doing from time to time. So I have started the movie. Haven't yet finished it. And the Santa Claus character in that movie said, in one of the last parts that I watched, something about, people these days being so hustly and bustly and moving so fast and not taking any time to sit down and be thankful, or take, in the context he's talking about the Christmas spirit. And I thought to myself, this movie was made 80-something years ago. What would the people who wrote that in that script, or the actor who said the line, or the fictional character, if he was real, think about the pace of society now? There's so many other things that could be said about the importance of slowing down and thinking. One of which is I don't think it was a TED Talk, but it was something along those lines I saw from somebody a while ago about how it's actually good to be bored sometimes, because our brain goes into what they call default mode, when we start thinking creatively, perhaps cultivating even memories of the past that are good, gratitude, anyway. So why do this? I think because it is important to promote, and it's kind of the mission of this YouTube channel, to promote and cultivate slowing down to enjoy the good gifts that God has given to us. And of course, it doesn't have to be with pipe smoking. Not everybody wants to do that. That's fine. And there are other very good things to be done with slowing down. Other good things to enjoy. But this is one that I find great enjoyment in right now, and one that I am committed to cultivating. As for this Cornell and Deal, We Three Kings, when I reviewed this on my last video, I mentioned that I was pretty much only getting the vanilla and a little bit of the allspice. But later on in that smoke, and sort of early on in this one, I was definitely getting the cinnamon. And so that was very enjoyable. Well, I think that's all for now. If you like this, go ahead and comment reasons that you think it's important for us to slow down. Subscribe to my channel if you would enjoy that. Like the video as a way to show me that these kinds of things are helpful for others. And I hope you'll join me next time on The Shepherd Piper. Many blessings.